What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, the plan already is being processed for now first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, former unified super featherweight Olympic silver medalist, who simultaneously holds the WBC 135-pound belt, as well as the WBO junior welterweight title, superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson, who's now 25 wins, no loss, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, after his miraculous performance that took place this past Saturday against 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight, and former WBO junior welterweight superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, who's now 22 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. With that said, Shakur Stevenson put on a masterclass performance, dominated the fight, won every single round. The odds of many, I thought I gave the first round to Teofimo Lopez, but I could see how people could say that Teofimo Lopez didn't even win that round. Shakur stood in the pocket and dominated. Nonetheless, the World Boxing Council, better known as the WBC, has started moving pieces for Shakur's next fight. And that next fight, Shakur, we know, is trying to fight British superstar title contender at welterweight, Conor Benn. But Conor Benn has his sights set on the winner of February 21st showdown between Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. He's the WBC mandatory challenger for the winner of that fight. And he says that in the UK, that's monumental to have that WBC title. So he wants that WBC title. The thing about it is they fight February 21st. That means the winner is not going to be ready at the bare minimum until June, right? Which means he should stay active. But nonetheless, I don't know if he want to take that risk. Shakur said with a rehydration clause, Conor Benn don't really want to take that risk. He's talking about he got options, so on and so forth. Initially, he said, set it up, send the contract, let's make it happen. Now he's saying he got options and he's not doing the rehydration clause. Shakur wants to fight him. Why did he have to concede to Shakur? Right? We see the play. He don't want that fight now, right? With that said, the WBC has placed another fighter in the path for Shakur Stevenson to realistically fight, and that's former WBA super featherweight world champion, title contender, Lamont Roach Jr. They have now elevated Lamont Roach Jr. in the rankings to put him in the path of Shakur Stevenson, right? They're looking now to, we know Shakur said that he wanted to make the fight. Lamont was the mandatory for the WBA, that Gervonta Tank Davis has been stripped of the WBA title, right? They put champion in recess. We know that's just them being, politically correct. Nonetheless, he had to draw Lamont Roach's last 2 fights, the 2 biggest fights of his career, which was the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis that ended in a draw, and Lamont Roach, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, that ended in a draw. 2 controversial draws. He's now 25 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws, 10 wins by way of knockout. His stock was very high. I think it kind of tweeted off after the performance with Isaac Cruz. But nonetheless, it's still a big fight. And now the WBC is setting it up where Lamont Roach and Shakur are possibly going to face off against each other, right? So they moved Lamont Roach number 2 in the WBC rankings. This is to make him the mandatory to fight Shakur Stevenson, or to allow Shakur Stevenson to fight Lamont Roach, and he mimics a mandatory, right? So Shakur said he wanted this fight already, right? And so now this makes sense. It's a big fight for Shakur. Shouts out to L Dub Boxing, the boxing plug, always keeping me in the loop, always keeping me updated. Go subscribe to my brother L Dub Boxing. It's the letter L, the dub, D-U-B-B, L Dub Boxing. Shouts out to L Dub Boxing. He dropped that info on me. So with that said, looks like we could possibly get Lamont Roach and Shakur Stevenson next. Shakur is saying that everybody at 147 that he fights got to have a rehydration clause.
This is if I'm not planning on going there.
So
please, guys, if y'all want me to come to 147, I'm coming there with rehydration clause. I don't even do that. But why am I going up to these guys' weight classes if I'm not planning on going there? So any of y'all want to fight me at 147?
Yeah, rehydration.
10 pounds.
10-pound rehydration.
That
like the IBF rule, basically.
These guys, if y'all want me to come to 147, I'm coming there with rehydration clause. I don't even do that. But why am I going
So he's saying if y'all want me to come to 147, I'm coming with a rehydration clause. Then as Conor Benn is saying, I didn't call you out, you called me out. So Shakur is saying if y'all want me to come to 147, y'all need a rehydration clause. Conor Benn, you called out Conor Benn. Conor Benn didn't call you out. He didn't mention Shakur Stevenson at all. Never had. Shakur mentioned Conor Benn and said, I want to fight Conor Benn with the same clause that he have on Chris Eubanks. And now he's saying if you guys want me to come. Nobody's asking you to come to 147. Devin didn't ask Shakur to come to 147. Conor Benn didn't ask Shakur to come to 147. Nobody's asked him to come to 147. He's the one that brought up going to 147. These dudes got to start making this make sense, man. But nonetheless, Lamont Roach Shakur looks like that's going to be the next fight on pay-per-view. So let's see how it unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.